Alright, the timer will start the moment I start clicking. Pretty simple build we're going with. I've only got planned out to about level 23. I'm going to be running into coordination, and I'm just going to pull it up here. I'll run basically into coordination and entropy, moving up to Fangs of the Viper, and I'm going to grab some DOT, and that should pretty much get us through Act 1. I don't really have a time or a goal in mind as to how fast I want to run this, but this is going to be my first run at it. I did a little bit of a dry run just to kind of get the idea of when the skill gems drop for the Shadow, since I'm not necessarily familiar with them. So that's kind of the plan. I'm going to go ahead and keep that open on the other screen. And recording all this at, I don't know, it's just streaming it, just to stream it as well. And if, you know, get viewers, that's great too. I'll also be uploading this to YouTube. Anyway, for my reference, you guys can give me comments, let me know how I'm doing, if I'm doing anything wrong, if there's something I should improve on, just let me know. But it is time to get started. So what we're going to do first on here is just go right for Hillock. And we're not going to waste any time trying to... Oh, nice, Iron Golems, right? That's first. We'll be going right for Hillock, right from the get-go. Go ahead and switch this out to that, and I'm going to leave the melee to left click, just in case. We're going to progress right along the beach line, just to avoid everybody. Obviously, we're going to do all the side missions as well. This is going to be a 100% Act 1 run. So, whatever happens, happens. So, what I will be going after is larger groups of enemies once I get Ethereal Knives. Once I get Ethereal Knives, I'll do some like AoEing down and maybe some champion mobs with the single target. But mostly I'll be trying to bypass a lot of guys and try to make this as fast as possible. Frostblades, not very good, and that's very good. I'll go with the cap. We're going to avoid putting on a chest plate just because we want to keep the speed up, and I will be hitting the timer. I should have just hit it already. The timer for the quest will be turned in, or will be set off once I complete the quest, not after the turn in. Okay, all right, and we'll grab our reward, and we want to grab, I believe it's Ethereal Knives, thank you. I pretty much said that, didn't I? Ethereal Knives, take off the robe. Don't need that. Okay. Next, heading out to Medicine Box. So we're just going to pretty much hug the shoreline here, and we're going to keep searching for the entryway to the island. Should be fairly quick. And since we've got Ethereal Knives, we'll start grabbing some mobs and killing them. We're looking for Coral Ring. We definitely need Coral Ring, and I should have picked up another mana flask. Oh wow, right in there. Oh man, that was not good. That's something that I've got to be aware of, is that we are running, we are very low level, so it's something that we have to be very cautious of. Very cautious, because we're trying to do this as fast as possible, and doing so will cost us levels and possibly the capability of survival. Also, got to remember, it doesn't hurt to attack. We're going to swap these gauntlets out. So using basic attack is kind of like one of those things that people don't really take a lot of time to do. They spend more time trying to use skills. First level is going to go, obviously. Oh, try it again. There we go. Control click for the win, always. Again, trying to stick to larger groups to go after. That way it's worth our time. Killing one or two mobs at a time is not really worth it. So just trying to make sure that we stick with larger groups. Larger groups, these zombies, in particular champion mobs, would be pretty good area for us. If we can get them grouped up two together. Skeletons are pretty good. I know it's not a race. Well, I mean, this is an attempt at a race, but this is not an official race, so I'm not necessarily worried about like dying or making mistakes. It's a lot more about learning not only for myself, but if, you know, I get any input from anybody else, that'd be great. Okay, we'll go ahead and single target this herd if we don't die. Beach leaves, not bad, okay. And there's a chain belt there, I want that. Okay. Leak stones. We're gonna use leak stones. Exterior camera breach. You know what? Let's go ahead and use leak stones. We'll use leak stones on this run, just for fun. Just for fun. Did I explore all the way down there as far as I could? Yes, it looks like I did. All right, moving along. Moving along. Let's get. Should be coming up pretty soon. The beach should drop down and make a right turn. I'm really hoping I did not miss. Yes. Okay. Perfect. All right, and we got the waypoint right here. Nice. All right. All right. We'll progress further into the tidal island. We still have not got any cold resist, which is kind of worried because this guy can be pretty tough if you don't get like a RNG terrain to kind of path him around. It can prove a little on the difficult side. Oh, jeez. Also, make sure that I'm grabbing plenty of scrolls of wisdom because obviously we want to upgrade as frequently as possible. Pretty much anything we run into is going to be upgrades at this point because we'll be progressing through the areas so fast. Oh my goodness! And my accuracy is not too impressive. Some boots would be nice. Obviously, once we get the Quicksilver Flask, we'll be doing better in terms of speed, but it's not consistent. So if we could get some speed run around here, that'd be great. Or some speed, some movement increase. Very nice. All right, here we go. Let's see. We're gonna keep him kited. He's gonna throw some cast at us. We're gonna try and AoE his group down first. Now, he'll get caught in the crosshairs, obviously, but we want to stay out of this lane right here. This is exactly where he wants us. So as long as we can keep circle kiting him, we'll do all right. Like that. Just look for his animation. You'll see it kind of do like a wind up. Not with this club, but with both hands. Nice. Okay, rawhide boots, not bad. Stone bundle, short bow. We're gonna go ahead and clear this area because we are a little on the low side, and just no, we about that. I'll have to add that in later for the actual times. That's what you get for having your buttons too close together, right? Okay, nice. Got another flask. That's good. So again, just a reminder that the timer stops upon completion in the area, not at the turn-in, because we'll be trying to complete as many quests as possible and then doing the turn-in. I don't know if it like really affects the overall time of the run, like when, or I guess the appeared time. But I think for just to stay consistent. Alright, here's some champ mobs. I might grab these guys and then we'll go ahead and log the character screen and come back. Alright. And this is the quest you do want to come back to town for because Quicksilver will help you out immensely. Okay. And did it again. We want to make sure. We'll use the waypoint. Gotta use that waypoint. Alright, we're gonna head to the pool now and do the rock eggs or whatever they are. Here's a good group to take out. Not gonna spend too much time on them. Is that where the beach progresses further? Oh, you know it does. It progresses over here, doesn't it? Nice. Okay, so the entrance will be right here. We're gonna go ahead and do fetid pool first, and then we'll go ahead and do breaking eggs. So, basically, we'll turn them in simultaneously. Actually, you know what? I take that back. We'll go ahead and do the eggs first. Get them collected. I'll call the quest there, and then we'll do the fetid pool. I probably should switch that up on my timer, because I'll always do fetid pool first and 100% run. And I did not mean to grab. Wow. Well, and again, this is why it's practice run. These are just practice runs. We're not competing just yet, so. Overall, I don't think it'll affect us too much. I would prefer to grab the... Oh, we had a YouTube notification there. I would prefer to grab some of the lowercase or lower tier area, but it happens. We get a book of regrets here pretty soon, so we obviously don't want to use that for if we're doing like a long-lasting hardcore build, but for this guy, we're just doing Act 1, so not too worried about it. Unless, of course, if I find some like super awesome, unique gear, then in that case, maybe we'll progress further with them. But as of right now, it's just gonna be Act 1, just Act 1. Oh, thanks you, Coral Amulet. I could have used that. All right, and need to remember to use Flask. Must use Flask. Because those two are there, so I think the other egg will be right in this area. No, it's not. The breach is here. I think that's what it is, right? Oh, scared me. There's really a lot of my headphones. So I've never done a breach before, but I'm excited because it looks like... This will definitely affect the overall time of the run, I believe. Very cool, very cool. Nice ring. Orb of Regret. And is there anything else? Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's my first breach, guys. I just broke my breach cherry. Oh, we got some champs over here. That's good. That's good. Let's go ahead and take these guys on. Oh, and we got our name guy. It's always... Was it Blackthorn? I think that's his name. Go ahead and etherlize these guys, and then we'll go ahead and tank this guy down. There, nice. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab this chest plate. We're not gonna equip it just yet, but we could use it later. And definitely an iron ring. Definitely iron rings would be nice. Do I have it equipped? Yes. Got this. It's corrupted. That's very nice. Very, very, very nice. Excellent. And rawhide. Evasion. Oh my goodness. Not a bad find. Not bad starting gear right now. Looking pretty good. Still running up a little slow. Obviously going for that breach and having problems finding that other egg. I'll go ahead and grab my skill here in just a moment. I really want to find that other egg because I don't think I'm going to bother fighting anything just yet until I find it. It's got to be up here. It's usually in a triangle formation, so this usually can be pretty annoying. You can't find it right away. It shouldn't take more than a couple attempts in other areas just to see it pop up in the minimap. There it is. Okay, and let's go ahead and take these guys out. Oh man, poor tactics. Poor tactics. All right, so I'm gonna make a new move here and go ahead and grab the top one. And once we get the regrets book, we'll go ahead and move that around. I know. That's a really noobish. So we're gonna head up the fetid pools, and then we will go to submerged passage right after that. Now, fetid pools can be a little on the risky side, just because we don't really know when and where we will be running into all these mobs. They seem, obviously RNG makes it as difficult as possible. We also need to get ourselves a mana flask. It's the only time that you're forced to kill everything. No good. We do need an additional weapon. I think I will grab the rusted spike. I mean, there's no telling, right? There's no telling what it could be. Oh, is it one? Yeah, it's one-handed. What is it? Can I throw in the main? Yeah, throw in the offhand. Nice, I can. Nice. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Actually, we'll switch. Maybe we'll switch this off real quick. That'll maybe it'll show a little bit of improvement. No, I can't. I'll be honest. I'm not 100% familiar with all of the Path of Exile systems, so I don't know if there's like a difference between your main hand and offhand weapons. And another breach. Oh, of course, it's gonna be another breach because leak stone. Leak stone's a thing. Let's go ahead. You know what? We will grab another breach. I know it'll affect our time overall, but I'll make sure to include it in the video description. Is that this was not only an Act 1 100% speedrun, but it was also with breaches. Yeah. It's for fun. We're doing it for fun, right? That's what it's all about. If you ain't having fun, you ain't playing a game. Alright. Heal the Necro. Oh, hello. Just gonna go ahead and single target him. And there's a large mana flask. Nice. Just what we need. Yeah, large mana flask. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and move this. Get rid of that. Oh, there it is. What? Oh, level 6. Ah. Oh. Dang it. Next time. Next time. Superior Rusted Sword. I don't think so. And let's go ahead and we're gonna. Yeah, we went top. We went top. We went top. I double checked my skill tree there. Make sure I grab the right thing. This is a good group. Nice lineup. Yeah. Was that level 6 for us? That was level 6. Let's get that mana flask on. Nice. Here we go. Nice 3-linked nailfish drop. No good for us, but still nice looking. We got a breach coming up. And we'll be doing it because it seems like you do get some pretty decent items out of it. And again, it's fun. It's fun. Probably should have waited. Does feel good on the XP though. Clasped hand, interesting. Yeah, so first time doing breaches. Never seen one before. I actually never even looked one up. I just always see them in League Stones. I'm like, what does that do? And just never equipped it. I actually got my other tune that I'll be playing with Pigom, so stick around for that stream. He's always convinced me not to do. He says don't do breaches, but I think that was pretty fun. Okay, so we got that one done for the reward. We're gonna go ahead and do the Submerged Passage, and then we will end those two, and that'll get us on to the Dweller of the Deep. The Dweller of the Deep is like a serious, like major side quest that no one ever wants to do or has to do, and I don't really see any benefit other than killing them. I don't. What is the reward? Is that a regress one? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think I care to remember. Okay, let's go ahead, and once I click this, we will go ahead and end the quest. Alright, and let's get on to the Dweller of the Deep. So Dweller of the Deep, we're going to typically hug the closest wall and work our way around. The waypoint should be right up here. Haven't seen a moment that wasn't up there. We could go back and grab some rewards. I don't think there's really anything we need just yet. And I'd rather just keep moving due to all the time we lost with the breaches. I know, it's one of those things that we take into consideration. Like, oh yeah, put that in the description, Zero. You're going to tell us that, yeah, hey, there's a breach. We get it. But you know, it's like, I still want to make good time. Nice, buddy. The Blood Princess. Coral Amulet. Oh, that's actually a little bit better. Let's go ahead and grab that Coral Amulet. And Flooded Depths. Perfect. So far, so good. Minus the breaches, I think we're pathing through the RNG pretty well. I have no... Well, I say that, and then we do a complete circle. Alright. We're level, and... Come on. Yep, right across. Stop. Good. Getting close. Getting the close coordination. That should help us out immensely. Typically, you would want to dodge that ability, but, you know, it's nothing for us to worry about just yet. Our accuracy is pretty pathetic, though. I gotta say that. I can't believe how much we are actually missing. Then again, I can't remember the last time I played an actual Fizz class. I've been playing a lot of like witches and trying to like spec them into CI builds, and I'm not gonna pretend like I know what I'm talking about because I was actually just informed that I was doing a CI build without even being aware of it. Still like really new to Path. I love it, like new in terms of like the new mechanics and the new way the game functions, which I'm like totally stoked about because you know, that's what like I really enjoy, like really complex, deep games that get really involved with character development. In terms of development, I mean like skills and ability points, stats, and whatever. So it's really cool like how deep it actually goes, and it's just like that's kind of what I'm new to. Not so much like I understand how action RPGs work. I love me some action RPGs. Always. RNG for life. Gotta remember to keep using. I need to remember to use my Quicksilver, but I'm also worried that I might get into a situation where I need it and won't have it. Still haven't found our crab. Where's our crab at? Oh, this looks like it's a big circle. Yep. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Yep, big circle. Can I make that? Yep. Wow. Well, that's disappointing. I feel like I wasted your time, my time, everybody's time. Alright, there's another breach. Do we want to do another one? I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I don't mind. We'll go ahead and do another breach. Oh, here's our crab. We won't be doing another breach. I don't know if we'll get a chance to do another breach. We get a chance to do much of anything. I am getting swarmed pretty good right now. I'm trying to keep the deep in the range of the cone, just to keep tagging with damage. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead. Nice. Okay, short bow, anything good? No. No, nothing good. Alright, we're gonna go back to character selection. And we'll go ahead and end that time. And we want to grab, I believe it's Reposite? Yeah, or, we're going to grab Contagion. We're going to grab Contagion. And a Book of Skill, which will be real good. I think we get a Book of Regrets, too. We get our Book of Regrets. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Give me that purchase. Oh, Necromancer Reward. Nice. Okay. And what we'll do is Frost Blades. I want Frost Blades. We got Contagion now, which is good. Go ahead. I'm going to use a refund point on the right here, apply refund, go here, and we're gonna head down, and that's good. Okay, and I think we are good. Let's go ahead and drop some items real quick. Shabby jerkin, don't care. I'll be keeping the chest plate though. Spike bundle for any shield, don't want that, and that can go. Okay, that should be good. Grab the waypoint, head back to Submerged Passage, and now we are on our long trek, I believe. Am I right? The way forward, yes. So the way forward, and then we'll be going to Brutus. So by elimination, we should be able to determine that the next pathway should be up and to the right. I hope. There's a possibility it could be down there, which would be really silly. But I want to pet it past RNG. Okay. Don't do this to me. And so I don't know if I mentioned this, but this will be an Ether Knives Contagion build. Designed for speed. Designed for speed and not for cosmetics. Yep, it looks like there's a possibility it's up there, but I'm starting to believe that it's gonna be down here. I'm probably gonna be wrong too. I can feel it in my bones. Don't, come on. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess that's what we get. That's what we get for risking it. We should have stuck with the top. That was my gut feeling, and I said no. I said no. I think it's down below because I didn't get my way the way I wanted to right away. All right, moving to the top. We're gonna drop some contagion, just to amp up that dot and chaos damage. Always works really well for the AOE dot builds. Especially if you got a chance to poison on hit, that's super nice to have. Got some nice little glows. I don't know if they're any better than what we got, but another breach leak stone. So I think right now we're pretty set up for our skills, and pretty much our damage is like gradually progressing the way we want it to. So I'm not having any problems with any of this, and we're able to really nail things down right now. Obviously, yeah, it's Act 1, it's normal, but still, it's going pretty well. And maybe for fun, we'll just grab this breach since we got some pretty decent damage. Let me go get some mana regen real quick. Superior lightning tendrils. And I think that should be good. I don't see anything we really need in here. Some iron gauntlets, possibly. Splinter of Esh. I'll be honest, I don't know. Splinter of Esh. Let me see where it went. Come on, 100 breach stone. Oh, interesting. All right, here's our passageway to the ledge. Really wish we had some sort of mana gen right now. Mana gen or mana leech. Now for the ledge, typically these goat guys, I'll be running by because they're jumping and they're annoying, and it's hard to. It makes it really difficult to kind of maneuver around them and get them grouped up in the big areas so we can AoE them down. This, however, is pretty nice. Also, be nice to make sure I hit them right away, right? Dual Quicksilver. Our League Stone. We we don't fire multiple arrows at different targets. No. I don't see anything we want. Talisman leak zone, sure, why not? And you know, so we'll grab that. We'll grab that flask. We are wasting a lot of time though, sorting through the route. And again, that's just, I think it's part of mostly just being kind of new to it. This is like my first real attempt at a dry speed run. And that's the nice thing about Contagion is you only have to hit it once. You only got to do it once. I know in the Breach I was doing it because I couldn't really see the animation, but the Contagion is super nice because I just got to kill one guy and it will spread. And grab more damage over time. Very cool. Got our waypoint, very nice. Very fine, very fine. And I don't know what it is, but Pigum was pointing out to me that sometimes we grab those little lore nodes, and I think it's just because out of habit through Diablo 3, you want to grab them because you get XP for it. Super silly, but whatever. All right, yeah, definitely digging the Contagion, Ethereal Knives setup. That's like really nice. I think it's mostly because it's just a big spike. Obviously, it's all DOT, but is the ability to transfer the dot over to other mobs really helps out clearing out this trash. Like, you know, I only feel the urge to cast it once now, and you know, because I'm pretty mana unfriendly right now. Some chain boots, and we gotta be a little careful in this area. Go ahead and get that Contagion started. I think what's really cool about this, like this concept that I'm trying to run with the stream, and make sure that I log all this. Oh god, I'm double casting all this stuff. Is that I can go back and look at this and kind of track my like how I did. It's kind of the whole reason I wanted to start streaming was just to be you know, be a little more active with my content. Obviously, like a lot of things I do in other videos and stuff is I do a lot of big builds like in Minecraft and everything. So you don't get to really see a lot of that because it's more like progress updates. But this is fun. This you know, you can watch if you'd like, and you know, I keep the there's no editing really involved because I can just it's what it is what it is. Like, you want to see all the hardcore content, like what happens. I mean, I know I would. You know, it's interesting when people play hardcore. That's it's a very visceral nature to play a game. Is that like seeing everything is really important to you, because if you don't, you kind of wonder what goes on behind the actual gameplay. And hardcore, it's like at a moment's notice, the whole entire game can be over. You know, it's just an act by accident too. It's not like obviously intentionally you would never want to do that. And I know I'm spending a lot of time killing a lot of trash mobs, so this is going to be a super slow run. I still blame the breaches. I blame the breaches. I don't know, we might end up keeping this guy. Who knows? I don't really have a good shadow. And the shrine all by itself. That's interesting. And nice shrine, bro. Nice shrine. Alright. Very funny. Very funny. So this is another one we'll be just kind of running through. We'll be definitely popping a lot of Quicksilvers. We will go ahead and grab that, though. That's nice. I may stop the kill if you just refresh the flask. Right here, this should be okay. These guys super annoying. The AoE fire damage can be pretty tough to deal with, especially when you start getting swarmed by them. So I'm hoping to find out if anybody can tell me, like, if I'm making any, like, kind of like rookie mistakes in terms of not so much like maybe builds. Obviously, I think with builds there's like always mistakes. There's always like arguably like things that you could do better or different. But in terms of like progression wise, is there anything that I'm making a mistake wise in terms of and for 100% runs? Is there something I'm doing wrong? That's what I want to know. And obviously for my reference as well. I mean, I guess I could just upload this like and save it. But what's the fun in that? Oh, you know, let's go ahead and take this guy out. We have the wherewithal to do it. Nothing good. Alright, on to the prison. Now, typically I'll be searching up and to the right. That seems to be like typically most RNG. Very fine, very fine. We'll be grabbing that here in just a moment. We got quite a few groups to kill. Excuse me. And we got Mr. Chatters. Not too worried about him. And nothing, no good drops. No, we will not be doing this. This speed run is already bad. No need to make more bad. Haku, sorry Haku, we're not going to be doing you either. There we go. For prison. I think we can traverse right across here. I'm going to go ahead and put the skill point in. Grab Fangs of the Viper. Now we're doing real good. And quite possibly the best circle ever made right there. Nothing like wasting that kind of time. I guess that's something I should be a little more cognizant of, is when you see areas like that that do have the potential to be big squares, kind of like most of this game. But typically those spots like really need to be aware of that. You know, you have the potential to waste a lot of time. Yeah, oh, good. Man, this is something. This is pretty impressive. The amount of disappointment I'm feeling right now. Oh goodness, was it literally? Did I miss it? Is it this pathway? It is this path. Oh my goodness. That's all right. You know, I guess it happens. Gotta work on those APMs. I should be able to go with just one Ether Knives on them. That should take care of them. These champions, maybe not. Maybe a couple. Just be safe. Chess, we're not going to bother with it. The RNG is strong in this one. Yeah, it's looking like it's up to the right. Past the box I didn't want to open. This is looking pretty good. Excuse me. I want to say it looks good. It does not look good. Alright. Definitely pushing there. No! Wow. Wow. So it has to be like right... Oh, there's a pathway here. Oh, there's not a path. What kind of RNG nightmare is this? This speedrun, yeah, this is toast. This is not gonna go anywhere. Oh man. Oh, again, good learning experience. Here's some tips, kids. Don't do what I do. Yep, nice. I guess, did I not see the blood on the ground? Let's go ahead and we want to grab. Let's go with let's go over here because I want to grab this siphon mana. Alright, warden time. Oh, we got stuck in a melee chain there. So what's really important is make sure we watch out for his cleave. More than anything, we should be able to pretty much solidly handle this guy. Solid handily? Is that even a word? We should be able to handle this guy fairly solidly. He's relatively straightforward. Just gotta watch the cleave. And the pull. The pull is pretty nasty. There we go. We got him. Life Flash, not bad. Scare Mask, not worried about it. 22 Strength, nah. Arch Mana. That'll work. Alright, and that's actually completed. Took a lot longer than expected. I'm guessing we'll probably be at the 46 mark if I didn't actually reset the timer. Let's go ahead and hit the waypoint. We're gonna go back to town and grab our rewards. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, good. And what? Cold support, less projectile. No, void manipulation. Yeah, that's definitely that one. Okay, and the Brutus. And Whirling Blades, Smoke Mine. Whirling Blades. That could be pretty good. Unless, do we have Clarity? We do have Clarity. Oh. Die through enemies, doing 8% base activity. Oh, that's tough. Well, I guess we'll pick up both. I do have a slot, so I do want Clarity. Let's see if we can pick up Whirling Blades from Nessa. I can't remember if it's like after they've been offered. Whirling Blades, additional accuracy, projectile. Avoid manipulation, barrier trap, caustic arrow, animate dead, detonate head. Whirling blades, nice. Okay, and we'll go ahead and put that there. Okay, so clarity definitely good. What I want to do is have whirling blades here though, and I guess we can stock clarity there. It's not really important. And now we're gonna go to the way forward. We're gonna go kill the mariner. Am I missing anything? Void manipulation, right? So let's go ahead and toss that here, so I don't have any other 2 green slots. Now we're gonna find Mr. Graves. So we'll go ahead and proceed forward. Get cut off by piety. And I probably should run. Okay, it's T. Okay, so new skill blues. Kind of not working out too well for me. There we go. Get out of that. Alright. And so we should be pretty set on mana now. At least I think so. We are getting some more mana leech, or maybe it's mana on kill. Start that contagion. Give me that contagion. Nice. Not a big fan of the foxes, or whatever you want. Foxes, super wolves. Obviously, if we can get with the contagion, we can kill them fast enough. It works into our benefit because it's good for us for XP. But overall, the big fire burst damage, the AoE effect, that really brings me down. Okay, so there's either a pathway to the top up here, which doesn't look like it is. So yeah, we're gonna have to hug this right wall again and make our way back down. Alright, we should be coming up on the entrance here. I'm hoping this isn't a dead end. It doesn't look like it. This looks like the right way. I'm getting a little worried though because we're building up a lot of mobs. Maybe we'll go ahead and get this group down. Nice contagion. Oh man. Alright, ship graveyard. Time to find Mr. Graves. He'll be off to the right. Or in this case, left and then right. I think more so just being familiar with the maps to help calculate the RNG. Okay, there's a nice lightning shrine down there. We're gonna grab that pretty soon. Not too worried about these guys. Nothing. Alright, let's go ahead. I do have to do some premature potion spamming constantly because of the low levels. I'm not sure if that's like something I should be taking into consideration or be worried about. I mean, obviously, I'm cognizant of it, which is important, but at the same time, it doesn't seem like it's like really affecting their overall performance since I'm able to recharge the flask pretty quickly. It's the ability to output kills. We can do, I guess we can do Siren's Cadence. we do that now? Maybe I'll just grab the waypoint and yeah, we'll do the all flame first before we do that. Fortunately, that the waypoint was right there, and I think it did. I think it is perfectly consistently right there. So, what am I talking about, right? There it is. And let's go ahead and progress to Soul Siphon. And that should really help us maintain a little bit more mana. Oh yeah, grab this. Oh, maybe not. Wow, that could have gone bad real quick. That did go bad real quick. That went bad really quick. This looks like a special guy. Rusted Spike. Not bad, not bad. We might actually... Can we afford to replace? It is linked. Yeah, we'll go ahead and replace it here in just a second. Oh, well, first you have to unidentify it. 20% global crit stride, 40% increased fizz, 1-3. So it's just quick here. 1-3, 5-30. Yeah, no, we're gonna keep what we got. Oh boy. I knew what I was doing the whole time. Nice mana flask. Okay, got our Allspark. And we should be able... Actually, there might be an entryway back here. Let's RNG it, hope for the best, see how close it is to Graves. It doesn't look like it's too close at all. Graves should be up. Yeah. We'll go to character selection screen, hop back in. And shift graveyard. Multi cavern. Still haven't gotten a core ring yet though. Alright, and then Fairgrave's gonna do his little hat and dance. That was no problem. Make sure we have clarity on, right? That's the point of having a skill ring and use it. Dot gets him. Anything good? No, not seeing anything. Alright, and we'll go back to character selection again. We'll go pick up our rewards. Oh, whoa. Play. And now we'll do Siren's Cannons. And what do we have? Reeve, attack a small area in front of you. Reeve, increase the area effect. Hits an enemy, increases the area of effect. The area is reset after a short period without hitting anything. Only works with dagger. Okay, that looks pretty good. And Blade Vortex, this spell creates an ethereal blade which orbits in an area around you, periodically dealing damage. Oh, two. Oh, that's tough. Alright, we're gonna go here. And what am I gonna get rid of though? We'll have clarity running, but we will also wool gloves. Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and identify that. I thought I had a unique or a rare set of gloves on. And we got a new belt. Nice. And I think everything else is going to stay. I guess we get rid of this mana flask. So 90 mana to what? Oh, that's not bad. I think that's worth the extra 20 mana. Alright, let's go ahead and clear this inventory out. Actually, I want to hold on to that just in case. No, I don't. And we'll get this extra quick sword. No need for it. Cool. Alright, now let's head on down to the Submerged Passage. Make sure to activate our Clarity, which I guess I can throw Clarity right here. Middle click it. And then T is Whirling Blades, R is Blade Vortex. Is there a duration on this? Can't cause. Looks like we can keep it on us. And we can keep casting it? We can spam cast it? Is that how that works? Interesting. Let's go ahead and test this out real quick, huh? Just curious. If I can I amp it up and then blade my way in? If I can. Oh, that was silly. That was silly. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and finish the run. Oh man, that was embarrassing. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finish the run. Least I could do. Obviously, we wasted a lot of time already. Back to being a standard character. I'm going to try and just speed through this now. My morale is at an all-time low. I have no friends. And I shouldn't be playing. I don't deserve to play this game. Is that fair? I don't know if Whirling Blades is worth it. I don't. Maybe there's some new meta that I'm not aware of, but probably better off just sticking with that original plan. Ether Blades and Contagion. I think it may be just an issue with the cast speed on it. I think it makes. I think it would make good for a good PBAOE build, but for anything else, I don't know. I guess I gotta be careful with leveling those up too much. Alright, anger. Sorry, Haku. I ain't got time. Ain't nobody got time. Still no cold ring. Definitely want cold ring. I think we actually, let's get rid of Blade Vortex input. Or not Blade, it's Blade Vortex? No, we want, yeah, Whirling Blades there. Blade Vortex, I think it's just, yeah. No good. Alright, so I think for this fight I don't know, I don't really foresee a lot of issues. It's just gonna be a lot of in and out with her. And hopefully no lagging. My goodness, just lost some frame rates there. That almost cost us. Trying to go for the single target and keep running around. The AoE is pretty easy to dodge, but the fish stream she shoots, that can be pretty painful. I was trying to keep contagion on her. Now this kind of presents a little bit of difficulty because she does get the AoE on top of her. We really need to get the phase 2, start spawning the mobs in. Okay, good. Just barely hit her with that contagion. Now this is when it gets a little interesting. So we get the contagion going on those guys, and it's good for us because we could get the spread up. But at the same time, we focus a lot on getting those guys taken care of. Burning through a lot of mana. And good thing we have clarity, yes, but we increase the odds of more AoEs coming down the floor, which is not something we want. We should be good on tanking this one down. We just gotta avoid that siren scream one more time. This should be good. Got it. Shark Tooth Claw. This looks interesting. I'm definitely gonna be sticking with daggers though. We might grab that chainmail tunic. That could be beneficial for us. Alright, the way forward. And once we get to the... Actually, that 56 minutes, huh? We'll call, once we get to the encampment, we'll call that the act. Once you get to the next town, right? Sure. Which is usually up here to the right. Well, there's a lot of things we can take away from this. Obviously, Whirling Blades is quite questionable as a skill. I don't think it's something we want to focus on or put any effort into using or trying to use. The Ethereal Knives and Contagion is probably our best efforts into making a really fast build. Some of the things that we could have picked up were some speed boosts that would have really helped out. I could have used the Flask a little more frequently for a Quicksilver. The proper timing of the abilities should have been. I should have done more Contagion with the Ethereal Knives and got clarity early on. I also made a mistake with the skill point, having to go back and do that. For overall 100% speed run, the mistake I made early on is actually double clicked and I hit reset. So we're probably at like an hour and 10 minutes. I want to call this a speed run, more like an enthusiast run or something. yeah, definitely a lot to learn from this, and I'm looking forward to. Well, I say that now. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm interested what people have to say. If there's anything else that I can do to improve better, I think Shadow might be one of the best builds to do speedruns on. I'm not 100% sure on that, but yeah, looking forward to what people have to say about it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Try and keep the streaming up, but yeah, good times, good times. Thanks for watching. Shadows again. We'll do Shadows more later.